Extreme wealth is often portrayed as the ultimate dream, a life filled with luxury cars, private jets, sprawling mansions, and endless freedom. From the outside, it appears to be a world without limits, where money solves every problem and happiness is guaranteed. But behind the polished images and glamorous headlines lies a reality that is rarely discussed. Many ultra-rich individuals struggle with pressures that money cannot remove. Stress, loneliness, family conflict, and mental health challenges often exist beneath the surface. Wealth may provide comfort and access, but it also brings responsibility, expectation, and constant scrutiny. Instead of simplifying life, money can magnify personal problems, turning small issues into overwhelming burdens. The lifestyle most people envy can create emotional distance and mistrust. Relationships become complicated, decisions carry higher stakes, and privacy becomes increasingly difficult to maintain. Legal responsibilities, financial risk, and public perception are constant concerns that never truly disappear. In this video, we explore the hidden challenges of extreme wealth, from social isolation and family disputes to addiction, mental health struggles, and emotional pressure. These stories reveal a powerful truth. Money alone does not guarantee happiness, peace of mind, or stability. Understanding the dark side of wealth is essential, especially for those who aspire to financial success. Without emotional preparation, discipline, and awareness, sudden or extreme riches can lead to stress, poor decision-making, and even financial or personal collapse. By examining these challenges, we uncover valuable lessons about balance, responsibility, and the true human cost of wealth. With extreme wealth comes relentless social pressure. The ultra-rich are often expected to live up to an image of success, donating generously, hosting extravagant events, and maintaining a lifestyle that reflects their financial status, whether they desire it or not. Every public action becomes a reflection of their wealth. Family members, friends, and even distant acquaintances may assume access to money, favors, or opportunities. This creates emotional strain, as saying no can damage relationships, while saying yes can lead to exploitation. Over time, these expectations become exhausting, turning generosity into obligation. Even everyday decisions are closely examined. Choices about clothing, cars, schools, vacations, and hobbies are often judged by peers, social circles, and public opinion. Wealth removes anonymity, replacing it with constant evaluation. This pressure can create anxiety, stress, and a fear of making the wrong choice. Social dynamics become increasingly complex. Many wealthy individuals feel uncertain about others' intentions, questioning whether relationships are built on genuine connection or financial advantage. Envy, competition, and opportunism often exist beneath polite interactions, making even casual friendships emotionally complicated. The emotional toll is significant. Living under constant expectation can lead to burnout, isolation, and a sense of being trapped by one's own success. The lesson: extreme wealth creates social dynamics that few truly understand. Without firm boundaries, emotional intelligence, and self-awareness, even vast riches cannot protect against exhaustion, anxiety, and relational strain. One of the most common dark sides of wealth is family conflict. Multi-million-dollar fortunes often create tension between siblings, parents, and extended family. Inheritance disputes, disagreements over money management, or unequal financial treatment can fracture families. Lawsuits over estates are surprisingly common among wealthy families, sometimes destroying lifelong relationships. Even in families where wealth is shared carefully, expectations and entitlement can breed resentment. Children may struggle with pressure to maintain family businesses, continue legacies, or manage inherited assets wisely. Wealth magnifies power dynamics and emotional conflicts, making disputes more severe than in ordinary households. Many ultra-rich individuals report that managing family expectations is as challenging as managing money itself. The takeaway: money can test relationships, and extreme wealth requires careful planning, communication, and legal safeguards to preserve both assets and family harmony. Despite being surrounded by luxury, staff, and constant activity, Extreme wealth often creates a deep sense of loneliness. For many ultra-rich individuals, forming genuine friendships becomes extremely difficult. Trust is always a concern. People may approach them for financial gain, status, or opportunities rather than true companionship, making it hard to distinguish real connections from hidden agendas. Wealth can also create physical isolation. Gated communities, private islands, luxury penthouses, and exclusive clubs separate the ultra-rich from everyday society. While these environments offer privacy and security, they also limit spontaneous human interaction. Simple experiences, walking freely in public, having casual conversations, or making new friends without suspicion, become rare. Even social events can feel isolating. Lavish parties and elite gatherings may be filled with people, yet lack emotional depth. Conversations often revolve around business, money, or status rather than authenticity. Many wealthy individuals report feeling emotionally alone even while surrounded by others, because few people truly understand their challenges or pressures. Security measures can further deepen isolation. Bodyguards, controlled schedules, and restricted movement create barriers between wealthy individuals and the outside world. Everyday activities like dining out, traveling, or shopping often require planning and protection, removing the sense of normalcy that most people take for granted. Over time, this isolation can affect mental and emotional well-being. Feelings of detachment, emptiness, and emotional fatigue may develop, proving that material abundance cannot replace meaningful human connection. The lesson: wealth may provide comfort and convenience, but without genuine relationships and emotional support, it can also lead to profound loneliness. True fulfillment requires connection, trust, and a sense of belonging, things money alone cannot buy. Another hidden danger of extreme wealth is addiction and high-risk behavior. Sudden or immense wealth often fuels overindulgence in alcohol, drugs, gambling, or thrill-seeking activities. With financial freedom and few restrictions, wealthy individuals may experiment or escape stress through risky habits. Expensive tastes, luxury cars, private parties, or extravagant trips can escalate to dangerous levels, putting lives and fortunes at risk. Even mild indulgences can spiral out of control because wealth allows access to anything instantly, removing natural boundaries. Unfortunately, these behaviors often go unnoticed due to privacy and status, allowing problems to grow silently. The key takeaway: extreme wealth can amplify temptations, and discipline, boundaries, and accountability are essential to prevent lifestyle-related dangers. Mental health challenges are one of the least discussed aspects of extreme wealth. While society often assumes that money eliminates stress, the reality is quite the opposite. The ultra-wealthy face constant pressure to protect, grow, and manage their wealth, often dealing with decisions that affect businesses, employees, investors, and even entire communities. The weight of responsibility can be overwhelming. Every financial move carries high stakes, and mistakes can lead to public scrutiny, legal consequences, or massive financial losses. This constant pressure creates chronic stress and anxiety, even for individuals with vast financial security. Public image also plays a major role. Wealthy individuals are often expected to appear confident, successful, and in control at all times. Admitting vulnerability or emotional struggle can feel risky, as it may affect reputation, trust, or influence. As a result, many suffer silently, avoiding open conversations about mental well-being. Isolation further intensifies these struggles. Finding trustworthy mental health support can be difficult, as wealthy individuals may fear judgment, leaks of private information, or advisors with hidden financial motives. This lack of safe emotional outlets can worsen stress, anxiety, and emotional exhaustion. In some cases, wealth can create a feeling of being trapped. Despite financial freedom, the pressure to maintain status, protect legacy, and meet expectations can make individuals feel stuck in a lifestyle they cannot escape. This emotional contradiction, having everything yet feeling overwhelmed, can deeply impact mental health. The lesson: wealth does not protect against mental health struggles. Emotional resilience, trusted support systems, and honest self-awareness are essential. Without them, extreme wealth can intensify stress rather than relieve it. Extreme wealth fundamentally changes how relationships are formed and maintained. When large amounts of money are involved, it becomes difficult to know who genuinely cares and who is motivated by access, influence, or financial opportunity. Friends, business associates, and romantic partners may appear supportive on the surface, but hidden intentions often create emotional uncertainty. Many wealthy individuals describe relationships that feel transactional rather than authentic. Conversations subtly revolve around money, status, or connections, making it hard to feel valued as a person rather than as a resource. This distortion of intention creates constant doubt, where trust must be tested rather than freely given. Even family relationships are not immune. Wealth can introduce competition between siblings, tension between generations, and disagreements over inheritance, control, or legacy. Money can shift power dynamics, turning emotional bonds into strategic alliances. What should be unconditional support can become conditional loyalty. Over time, this environment forces wealthy individuals to build emotional defenses. They may limit personal openness, avoid deep attachments, or rely on contracts and legal structures to protect themselves. While these measures provide security, they also reduce emotional intimacy, increasing feelings of distance and isolation. The psychological impact is significant. Living in a constant state of caution can lead to stress, emotional fatigue, and loneliness. Luxury and status cannot guarantee genuine love, loyalty, or companionship. In many cases, extreme wealth replaces warmth with suspicion and connection with guarded distance. The lesson: wealth complicates relationships instead of simplifying them. To maintain meaningful connections, emotional intelligence, firm boundaries, self-awareness, and carefully chosen social circles are essential. True trust becomes one of the most valuable assets money cannot buy. Extreme wealth is often built through successful businesses, investments, or entrepreneurial ventures, but sustaining that wealth brings constant pressure and risk. As fortunes grow, expectations increase, from investors, employees, partners, and the public. This pressure can push wealthy individuals to pursue rapid expansion, sometimes at the cost of long-term stability. Overexpansion is one of the most dangerous traps of success. Acquiring too many businesses, entering unfamiliar markets, or scaling operations too quickly can strain leadership, cash flow, and organizational control. What begins as ambition can quickly turn into chaos, where small miscalculations lead to massive financial losses. Trusting the wrong people adds another layer of risk. Large fortunes attract advisors, executives, and partners with varying intentions. A single poor judgment, unethical partner, or misaligned executive can trigger legal battles, fraud, or reputational damage. At this level, mistakes are not private, they are public and costly. The psychological pressure is intense. Wealth magnifies risk rather than eliminating it. Financial decisions carry enormous weight, and failures are often scrutinized by media, regulators, and competitors. This constant high-stakes environment can lead to burnout, anxiety, and emotional exhaustion, even among the most financially secure individuals. Many ultra-wealthy individuals find themselves trapped in endless decision-making, unable to slow down for fear of losing relevance or control. Despite their riches, the pressure to perform never truly disappears. The reminder: money does not remove risk, it amplifies it. Sustainable wealth requires patience, discipline, strategic restraint, and knowing when growth is no longer progress but a threat to stability. Being ultra-rich almost guarantees constant attention. Wealth attracts media outlets, paparazzi, online commentators, and even everyday observers who closely watch how the rich spend their money and live their lives. Every luxury purchase, vacation, or personal decision can become a public topic, often taken out of context or exaggerated for headlines. Privacy becomes one of the most expensive luxuries. To maintain safety and discretion, wealthy individuals must invest heavily in private security, controlled living environments, legal protection, and digital privacy measures. Even simple activities, traveling, dining, or attending public events, require careful planning to avoid unwanted exposure or security risks. Public scrutiny also carries reputational consequences. A single misinterpreted action or leaked detail can trigger backlash, legal challenges, or damage to personal and business credibility. Social media has intensified this pressure, where opinions spread instantly and mistakes can go viral within minutes. Beyond reputation, personal safety becomes a real concern. Kidnapping threats, scams, cybercrime, and targeted fraud are far more common at extreme wealth levels. This forces wealthy individuals to live cautiously, constantly monitoring who has access to their information, locations, and schedules. The psychological toll of being watched is significant. Living under constant observation can create stress, anxiety, and a loss of freedom. Extreme wealth often replaces anonymity with vigilance, turning everyday life into a carefully managed operation. The reality, with great wealth comes constant visibility. Privacy is no longer a right, it becomes a strategic resource that must be protected at all costs. Extreme wealth is a powerful but complex force. While it offers unmatched comfort, luxury, and opportunity, it also introduces challenges that many people never consider. Isolation, trust issues, family conflict, mental health struggles, addiction risk, and relentless public scrutiny often exist alongside success and financial freedom. The stories of the ultra-rich reveal an important truth. Money alone does not guarantee happiness, peace, or emotional stability. In many cases, it amplifies existing problems and creates new ones. Without preparation and self-awareness, wealth can become a burden rather than a blessing. The key lessons are clear. 1. Emotional and mental well-being matters as much as financial growth. Wealth without psychological balance can lead to stress, burnout, and unhappiness. 2. Trust and relationships require deliberate care. Genuine connections must be protected with boundaries, honesty, and emotional intelligence. 3. Discipline, education, and self-control prevent lifestyle-related pitfalls. Excess without structure often leads to regret. 4. Legal, tax, and business risks must be managed proactively. Wealth demands planning, not just ambition. True wealth is not measured solely by net worth, but by stability, purpose, health, and meaningful relationships. Those who understand this are far more likely to enjoy long-term success without falling victim to the darker side of riches. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more deep dives into luxury, wealth, and the realities behind elite lifestyles. The takeaway: money alone does not guarantee happiness or safety. True wealth requires balance, wisdom, and preparation to enjoy privileges without succumbing to the dark side. If you found this video insightful, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more stories about wealth, luxury, and lifestyle insights.